So in case of going to a restaurant, what I will do, guys, basically I don't do anything apart from eating. Apart from eating, I am not going to do anything here. Simply I will go, I'll check the menu, I'll order the product, I'll eat the product, I'll wash my hands and I'll pay the money and I'll come out. Now, such kind of a behavior, we call it as software as a service. Software as a service. Now, under our software as a service, what vendor is going to do is like, in terms of a PaaS, what you are bringing, guys? In PaaS, what is our responsibility? See this picture?
Application
What was
code.
our
Application
responsibility?
code.
Uh,
Software.
we need to go application code plus IaaS plus application softwares plus middleware. Now vendor used to product till here, and application code I used to bring. This is my responsibility. This is vendor's responsibility. Now, whenever I'm going with a SaaS, then any guess? Any guess, guys, who is going to take care of your responsibility?
Vendor brings everything.
Good. So, in case of your SaaS, your vendor will take care of everything. Like how the way when I go to a restaurant, what am I doing? Simply I will go and I will order the product. I don't care about cleaning. I don't care about preparations. I don't care about ingredients. Basically, I don't care about anything. Go, consume the service, pay the money. In case of a SaaS, what we are doing, whatever the application that I need it, whatever the application software I need it, whatever the infrastructure that I need it, I don't care. Let the vendor develop his own code, his own infrastructure, his own maintenance, his own developers, his own middleware team. Everything is maintained, managed, built it, configured, provided as a service to me. As a service to me. What are the best examples, guys, that we can take which we are consuming as a SaaS products?
Netflix.
Very nice. Good one. So Netflix is a classic example, guys, where are you developing any code to the Netflix? Are you contributing any code to them?
No.
Anyone is developing the code, guys, for Netflix? Are you guys are giving a contribution to them? No. Good. So we are having Gmail. We have what? We have Gmail. So to Gmail, we are using Gmail, right? We are the end products. We are the end customers. But are you contributing anything to the Gmail or to the Google?
No.
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 So you guys are using Office 365. You guys are using Office 365. Now, are you guys are contributing anything to Microsoft? Are you developing any product? Are you maintaining their servers? Are you managing their servers? Anything that you are doing it?
No.
Oh, here also we don't do anything. So here what is doing, guys? Vendor will develop an application and he will sell you the licenses. What he will sell you? He will sell you the license cost, and you are responsible for paying only the license cost. So per user basis, he will charge you the license. Per user basis, he will charge you the license. Best example, your Office 365, your team software, your Zoom software, or if you go and if you take your UPI payments, if you're taking your Beam, if you take your Paytm, if you take your phone pay, if you take your Uber, if you take your Ola, if you take your Amazon Prime, all these all are software as a service. Nowhere I worried about neither application nor maintenance nor development nor the infrastructure. I don't care about anything. Only I cares about product, if I can able to access it or not, whether it is working or not. If it's not working, I'll raise a complaint. I'll say like, boss, it is not working, boss, what you guys are doing. Okay, guys, you might be feeling a little bit silly with the examples, but trust me, definitely you're going to remember for your life that what is IaaS, what is a SaaS, and what is a PaaS. But if you ask me in terms of your architecture, right? So this is how it is going to be. So whenever we are dealing with your IaaS components, whenever you're going to deal with your IaaS. So as part of an IaaS, whatever the infrastructure component that I require, like your storage accounts, like your databases, like your servers, like your networks, like your load balancers, whatever the infra components that are required for you to build your applications, those will be given as a service for you. So such kind of a thing we are going to call it as infrastructure as a service. But under the infrastructure as a service, you have to take care of your application softwares, and you have to take care of your middleware, and you have to take care of your application development code as well. You need to develop your own code, and you need to maintain your OS versions. You need to maintain your Java versions. Let's say like a Java 11 you guys are using, you have to upgrade it to Java 14. You have to take care. You have to upgrade to Java 17. You have to upgrade. You have to upgrade it to Java 20, 21. Everything you have to do, you have to maintain, you have to update, you have to patch, and you have to deploy your application. In what? In IaaS. Now whenever I go with a PaaS, so now in PaaS, what? In PaaS, vendor will give me the middleware as well. He will give me the infrastructure, plus he will give me the middleware. Means if I want Java 14, I don't need to maintain. He will give me a service. I will take it in a matter of 2 seconds. I can take a Java 14 and I can simply host my application code on that. Now in case of a SaaS, I don't care about anything apart from product. I don't care about anything here. Simply I'll go and I'll use whatever I want. I will purchase the license cost. So if I want to have 100 people are there who wants to use the Teams, then what I will do, I'll purchase the license for 100 people. So where I don't need to worry about the development of Teams software. I don't need to worry about my development of Teams software. Okay, so these are all the different important things, guys, important vocabulary that you guys should be knowing it. That is especially your IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Now whenever you are having some sort of architectural decisions, or when you are planning to take a decision whether to go with this vendor or not, then what category of a service that you are planning to have, so you should be having some clarity. So this will give you a exact clarity, guys. Now if anyone have any doubts, please let me know. We can discuss on your doubts part now. Any doubts, guys, from anyone? No doubts? Okay, guys, great. Then I think we're good to go, guys, for today. Let's connect tomorrow. Tomorrow, before you guys are joining for the class, I want you guys to do the below. So when you guys are tomorrow's,
Hello.
make sure. Sir, 1 second, sir. 1 second. So before tomorrow's class, I want you guys to bring one email ID and one debit card. So this debit card, at least you need to have 2 rupees in your account. Guys, anyone who is joining from abroad? Anyone who is joining from abroad, maybe someone from UK, US, someone is joining?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, who is that? Kofi and
Sarat.
Sadat. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kofi, I mean, sorry if sorry to ask you. So which origin you from? Basically, you're from India, settled in abroad, or like what?
Ghana.
Ghana. Ah, okay, great, great, fine. So fine, guys. If you are having your Indian accounts, okay, so make sure that you guys are having your debit card. Make sure that you guys are using your Indian debit cards. Do not use credit cards if you are coming from India. Okay, then don't use credit cards. If you are coming from other countries, like let's say like you are joining from UK, US and other things, then you don't have any other option apart from using the card. You can use any card. You can use any card. But the problem with the other countries is like, they will charge you. So there is a concept called a free tire, guys. If you are exceeding the limit of your free tire, if you're exceeding the limit of a free tire, right, except India, in all other countries, guys, there is a direct debit option enabled. Either it is on a credit card or it is on a debit card. They will generally go ahead and they will directly deduct the money from your cards. So you guys should be a little bit attentive, and you should use your accounts wisely. Anyhow, in tomorrow's session I will clearly explain like how you guys are going to uh, use your accounts, how you are going to minimize the billing. All those things I will explain. But make sure that you guys are bringing these two things. One is your email ID and second one is a one debit card. If you guys are coming from abroad, then make sure that you guys are using any card. It's up to you. Whatever the card that you have, you can use it. Okay, so we are going to create a free tire accounts tomorrow in AWS so that we can start learning your AWS services. Okay, and there is a last thing, guys, that which I would like to highlight. The fourth option is like, the fourth one is like, make sure that for all the Indians, okay, call the bank. You have to call the bank and then ask them whether online transaction is enabled on your card or not. What you have to do, guys, you have to call the banks and you ask them like, hey, I'm going to do one transaction tomorrow. Is my card is eligible
Understand.
for doing the online transactions or not? Because as part of a Reserve Bank of India, the basic guidelines,
True.
the basic fundamental rules is like, your cards will not be by defaultly enabled for the online transactions. Okay, they won't entertain the online transactions, guys. It's a recently changed. It's in place, maybe like from past 9-10 months it is in place, which means like even though you are doing your transactions on your Amazon or some other website where you are purchasing your online products, still call the bank. Just ask them like, hey, I'm going to do one online transaction tomorrow. Is my card is enabled for the online transactions or not? Nothing wrong in spending 2-3 minutes, guys. If you are not sure, then call them and then ask them. Even if you are sure, still you call them and then get the clarity, get the confirmation, so that when you are creating your account, you don't face any issues. You don't face any issues. Otherwise, what will happen is like, otherwise you will be roaming around in circles for 3-4 days in order to make your account active. Now I'm leaving the option with you whether you want to roam around 3-4 days to fix the account creation issue, or just to take a 3 minutes time to call and get the confirmation. Okay, so these are all the four things, guys, that you need to keep it in mind before you join for tomorrow's class. Okay, yeah,